of the Mind Flayer.
Welcome to Theatre of the Mind Flayer, a D&D play podcast set in the homebrewed world of B.A.L.L. We've got 2 DMs for some reason, which can only mean twice the fun. So sit back, relax, and enjoy your time at
Theatre of the Mind Flayer.
Welcome to Theatre of the Mind Flayer. We are your tasty little tidbits that are sipping on our little teas. We've each got a tea in our hand. You can probably hear it now. Ready? 3, 2, 1, sip. That reminds me of there's a video clip on the internet of Swagger Souls in a YouTuber in a big con, 300 people or something, getting everyone to crack their knuckles at the same time, and the whole audience just goes, and it's like, oh.
Was it loud? Was it really loud?
Yeah, it was really loud.
It was like thunderous.
I'm Jacob Machin. That's Caleb Dowdall. We're going to listen to a whole bunch of knuckles get cracked.
2, 1.
Sounds like clapping.
I was just going to say, it sounds like a round of applause. Yeah.
That's the video. The most interested person in that is Michael Briganti. I'm introducing people. I need a segue.
Oh.
He said you were the most interested in that.
Not the most interesting.
I was like,
no,
I was
would
not
never
in
say
that.
about you. No. The most interested person in that is Michael Briganti.
That was pretty interesting.
Okay. The least interested person in that was Hercules Mays.
I thought it was all right, but I've already seen it before.
That's why you were the least interested. The person that was nonplussed by it was Luke Sykes.
Yeah.
There you go. The person that almost vomited in their mouth, almost shitted and farted at the same time, was Daelyn Lester-Serafini.
Yeah, look me in the face while you say that.
When you use those words. And the person that can crack their knuckles right now is Danielle Butlin.
Hey! Something.
How are we all doing?
I'm fabulous.
Are you?
Yeah.
What are you fabulous for?
I don't know. Why not?
Why not?
Yeah.
Well put. Why not fabulous?
Yeah. Why be upset about things you can't change? Stoicism.
It's true. It's
I love
very
that.
true.
Fabulous is an attitude.
Yeah. You
Oh,
know
yeah.
it. I am fabulous. I've actually had a really good week. Yeah.
Productive week.
Very productive.
Good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Some painting, some
painting. Maybe, yeah.
You don't want to get into your home renos.
Home renos. I started the week. What did I do? I started the week off, So I don't know if it's because I've been very productive this week or if it's because I did a microdose of mushrooms on Monday and then it's just persisted through the week.
Right. Start the day off right.
Pretty good.
Excellent.
Actually, there is something that I did shortly after last recording session.
Mm.
I got into a car accident.
Oh,
yeah.
shit.
Really?
Yeah, a very small one, but one nonetheless.
Is this your first one?
Yeah.
Oh, how'd you find it?
I was turning left. I was turning left on a green light, and then a Uber driver ran the red light and hit me.
Oh, man.
Did you want a new car?
No.
Oh.
No. Excellent.
I'm getting my current one just fixed up.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Was
nice.
much
Not too
damage?
bad.
Nah, not a lot. Actually, I can show you guys the photo.
Yeah, show us the photo.
Yeah.
But are you okay?
Yeah, my neck was a little stiff there for a little bit.
What about your back, pussy, and crack?
You can just pass it around. It's a very bad photo because it was very late and I just
Scraped
up.
I had one
bit of a hole right above my
Danger zone.
my wheel well.
I had
Ooh,
one
that's a
bad
scratch.
accident that was my fault. I just kind of was in a turning lane. I was like, fuck this. And I swung out and a guy just went and crunched the front of my car and almost rode off the entire kind of front corner section where I was.
I had the most terrifying experience. It was going up like an on-ramp, and it was going upwards.
Yeah.
And it was raining. I was coming home from work and it was raining pretty hard. And I think I was going just a little too fast for it to be raining.
Rain. Yeah.
That hard. And then I was turning and then I felt like
Started to aquaplane?
Well, yeah. And I didn't feel my steering wheel was not doing anything. And I started drifting into the side of the concrete slabs.
Yeah.
And I was drifting and I don't know what I did. I pulled the e-brake and swung my
handbrake turn.
Yeah. Swung my wheel over and then I just completely did I guess my brakes tracked and then I did a full 360, stopped facing the other way. I was like, I didn't hit anything. Holy shit. All right, now I'm facing the wrong way on this fucking highway. So I backed a 3-point turn and as I was coming out, cars were coming back up and
holy shit.
But I was driving home on adrenaline. I was like, I'm pretty sure I didn't hit anything.
The most awake you've ever been.
Everything's working now fine. And and My Chemical Romance was playing. I was that was every time that song comes on now, it's this song is
aquaplaning is the worst. I had that on a roundabout in Melbourne and I just kind of came around the roundabout and just kept spinning and kept spinning and kept spinning and exited the roundabout in not parallel. What's it called? Perpendicular to the road and just kind of slid off and then stopped and then went, well, off I go. It's weird because it feels like the longest and the quickest moment of your life.
Oh, yeah.
And then your car just stops and you're like, okay, then. And you head off.
Craziest story I ever heard. This happened to a friend of one of my old boyfriends, but his friend was driving home at like 4 a.m., like down from Whistler, and just on like one of the long highways, and he fell asleep at the wheel and car went off the road.
Oh, no.
Like down, and he blacked out and he woke up and the car was like ruined around him and he was totally fine, but the radio was still playing and it was playing Barracuda. It was like and like
That's amazing.
he was totally like full on like car completely wrecked. Like he got like picked up by like road services, but like he was like, I can never listen to that song again.
Sure.
Yeah.
I had a friend who was walking with two other mates. They were shit-faced. High as a kite as well, I think. And as they
Don't do them together. Just choose one.
Well, they did them together. And they were walking
no joke.
in Australia, just like through like a track back to one of their houses. And he just said we were walking along this bridge and then we just didn't see our friend anymore. And we're like, weird. And he just dropped off the side of the bridge. And because he was so fucked, he was loose and he just hit the ground, didn't hurt himself, but didn't tense up or anything. And they reckon that's what saved him, is that because he went floppy.
Do both at the same time.
Yeah. I've heard that happen a lot of people falling out of buildings and stuff when they're so drunk that, because your body is so loose, you don't tense up.
Yeah. Weird.
Drink, drugs.
Anyway, but then he says, this is Peter who you guys met. And then he says, they got, the helicopter came out, picked him up after a couple of hours, and they were sitting in the hospital, and they said the nurses were just giggling at them. And they were like, do you guys want a glass of water or something? Because they were sitting there going,
oh no, they were coke high.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah. Caleb, can we get some trivia to break up this? This is definitely an episode you shouldn't show your kids. If your kids have been listening to the podcast up until this point,
you're a bad parent.
You're a bad parent. But also maybe not this one. I mean, I don't mind them hearing us say bad words and being silly, but be responsible with your alcohol, not your drugs, but your alcohol.
Welcome to this week's episode of Trivia Treats.
This is tasty.
What is the best drug in Faerun?
Failing your wisdom save.
No. What spell does the most damage? Now, before you guys go at me, hang on. No, before. I said before you guys go ahead, I'm looking
we
for...
all peaked.
Oh, yeah, I know. I'm looking for, like, direct, immediate damage.
At the base level cast.
Pre-saving throw or post-saving throw?
I will say you can upcast, but the most...
Well, you got to be careful because there's certain spells that
I'm talking about pure, immediate, I'm hitting you with this spell, dice roll, go.
Is it like a throw or post-saving throw?
Max damage.
How many? Basically, which spell does the most D watts? So is it?
Exactly.
Fireball is
Fireball?
8d6. Blight is like 8d8 or something.
Yeah,
Is
that's
it
a good way.
just damage dice or like the modifiers?
Well, so I'm not
Modifiers
asking
are
for.
dependent.
I'm not asking for. Oh well, if I take this subclass with this feat and this and that, it's purely like the spell.
Gloomstalker, assassin, rogue.
Spell as
First
written.
turn
Spell
before
as
anyone else has
written.
a turn.
But like at max level as well.
Disintegrate.
Yeah,
I was
sure.
gonna
If
say
you want to go
disintegrate.
like a level 9
Disintegrate.
fireball, no.
No.
I was going to say disintegrate or blight or something.
Is it power word kill?
No. So that only kills them if they're under 100 HP. And this spell that I'm thinking of will do over 100 if rolled.
Yeah.
So if you like roll
ideally.
max damage.
If yeah.
Is it
The max possible damage.
Psychic Scream?
No.
Is it meteor shower or swarm?
Yeah, it's
Swarm.
Meteor Swarm. So
yeah, it is.
Meteor Swarm, 9th level, will do 20d6 fire and 20d6 bludgeoning.
Oh, right.
And 40
so
40
40
sphere
D6.
radius.
What is the
And
one where
itself?
you move through different colors of the prism and they do damage as you leave?
Prismatic.
Prismatic
spray?
prison?
Oh no, prismatic spray is like
There's I know what one you're talking about. I think that actually is more damage.
Yeah,
I think
but
that's
it
like
does it
a
over-
like 50d6 or something. But like it's not immediate damage because you're casting it and hoping someone will walk in through it, you know?
Yeah.
The Pathfinder prismatic spray is
prismatic wall.
That's what I just.
Is that the one?
yeah.
No, it's like a 50d6 or something.
Yeah, red starts with 10d6.
Orange is 10d6.
All of them are 10d6 of every
10, 20, 30, 40. So it's 50d6.
Yeah.
It's a wall of all of the colors?
Yeah, and then each wall does a different effect.
50d6 before you get to the last couple of walls, and then you've got a last couple of walls. You've got a restrained and a con save, petrified, and then at the end they're blinded. And
how big is like the?
It is
Radius.
60-foot radius or 60-foot range.
And the wall
90
is
feet long, 30 feet high,
1 inch thick.
1 inch thick.
Hell yeah!
So I guess
You
that
can
would
shape
be
the wall
more
into a
immediate
sphere
damage
up to 30 feet in
if
diameter. As
Just
well.
leave that
you
one.
had a creature large enough that you could cast the entire wall on them. So I will take that caveat if you're casting it on something that's so big. But otherwise, Meteor Swarm. That's been this week's Trivia Treats. Good job, Michael. Bye-bye.
This is tasty.
Back to you, Jake.
Thanks, Caleb. Back here in the studio, we're going to play a game called Subtext in a Monologue, whatever the fuck. What's going to happen is two of you are going to do a scene, and then two of your partners are going to, after a sentence, say what you're actually thinking, what your inner monologue is. Very simple, very easy.
Oh, we're doing our own inner monologue?
No.
Oh, okay.
So you're going to do a scene, and your partner. It's kind of the way I said it, but
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Say it again.
No, that was
playing that game.
last episode.
In the last
in our last episode. So basically, yeah, two of you are going to do a scene, and another two of you are going to, after each of you say your sentence, are going to say your inner monologue. So, for instance, I would say, "Oh man, Caleb, I'm sorry I burped."
I'm so happy that he gets to smell my delicious stomach gas.
And then Caleb would say,
Oh, that's okay, but don't do it again.
Fuck you, man.
easy. That's basically how it's played. Who's Okay, Herc and Daelyn were the first to join in, so you two are starting the scene.
Are we all three of us?
No, one person misses out for now. Oh, actually, that works. You know what? Yeah, what's going to happen is two people are going to do a scene, and then I, Jacob, your host, will point at one of the other three, and you have to dip in with a line. So you don't know if I'm going to point at Luke. I almost called you Azorith, Michael, or Danielle. Okay, so Herc and Daelyn. Caleb, can I get a hell yeah?
Hell yeah.
Okay, can I get a suggestion now?
Let's do...
Can be a person,
What?
can be a place, can be a thing, can be an object.
What were
Can
those,
be a mood.
what do you call those things where
Can
you
we do a
scratch
genre?
them and they smell like a
Like a scratch and sniff.
scratch sniffer? Is that what they call it?
Scratch and sniff.
Scratch and smell.
Scratch and
What's the thing that you scratch and smell?
Please tell me you
were fucking with us.
Are you legit?
What? Scratch and sniff.
That's the suggestion.
No. But saying what? Almost saying what is that thing you scratch, sniff, and then get a smell from it?
Yeah.
Yeah. But why were you asking what it's called?
Are you
That's
fucking
my,
with
su-
us?
that's my suggestion.
No, I get it, but like, it's
a good suggestion.
Not know the name of it when you
No.
said scratch and smell.
No, I didn't know the name of it. No, I'm not fucking with you.
Dear God. It's not even that late.
This podcast is fucked.
Scratch and sniff.
Scratch
Okay,
and sniff.
suggestion is
Can
Can we
take
make
it as you
extra
will, I
spicy and
guess.
give a genre?
yeah.
Like film noir?
Give us a genre.
Romantic comedy.
Here we
Nice.
Did you take out the garbage?
I took it out, but it's I might have dropped it. Now there might be raccoons eating at it.
I spread it all over the driveway just to fuck with you.
Wow, you know that I'm at risk for rabies. I can't believe that you would do that.
I hate when he takes the garbage out. It's just so annoying. Why would he take the garbage out?
I mean, it was.
I got lost there.
I mean, it was an honest mistake.
Like my brains.
It was an honest mistake. There was just a hole in the bottom of the bag, and then when I lifted it up to throw it into the bin, it just fell everywhere.
How is she not getting this? I'm trying to recreate our first date.
This is a really shit second date.
I'm really confused. I was like, wait, is that the subtext?
Wait, how long have we been married for?
What?
I don't know.
This is so, as an observer, this is so hard to follow.
I'm having a hard time following.
Let's call this out like trial run.
I think it's just
How long
me.
have we been married?
Can I ask a question? So you guys were going off then the subtext, but you shouldn't be replying to the subtext. You should be replying to what
Yeah,
each other were
that's very
saying.
true.
Is that, or have I got that wrong?
Yeah.
No, that's correct.
That's
yeah.
what was confusing me. I
That's
think.
very correct. So Caleb, you are going to pair up with Michael now.
Okay.
Here we go.
Let me show you guys how it's done. You
Also,
fucking
for the
stupid
audience,
actors.
it might be confusing to have different voices for one person, if you get what I mean.
Right? Yeah, that would make it confusing as well.
Okay.
Maybe you should say the name.
No, I think just keep it one person for one person. So then you can associate voices to
So Jake,
voices.
pick who is whose
them.
subtext.
Yeah, probably better.
We can just scrap this and try again.
I was considering jumping to movie trailers.
Yeah,
We'll give this one go.
Just cut that
And it'll
whole
be
thing out.
aired. And we can all, we can't win all of them. So Caleb, your subconscious is going to be Luke. And Michael, your consciousness, the voice in your head is going to be, which of you wants to do it?
I mean, we're already the same person.
Between two people.
Yeah, true. Yeah, there you go. Herc for
right.
Michael. Luke for our good friend Caleb. And then we'll do one more with
The ladies.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it still scratch and sniff?
Give us a location.
What's going on? Why am I doing this?
Grandma's bathroom.
Grandma's bathroom. Now give us a movie genre.
Thriller.
Thriller, Grandma's bathroom. And
Is that what I sound like when I host?
take it away.
Okay, Granny, how's that? I think I'm done here now. I'm gonna leave. You can finish up.
I really hate it when she asks me to shave her back.
Did you sure you got the lower back? 'Cause
Yes.
that's where most of the
I
hair
got-
comes out.
Yeah, that's right. Get closer. Closer to my trap. Closer to my trap.
Oh, yeah, I did get it, but there's a little bit left here. Okay, how's that? Is that okay?
Shit, did I just cut her?
Oh, yes, it's very much okay, grandson. I'm just going to reach around and help you guide you to where most of the...
All right, so that was that.
I'm reaching around. Oh,
You're reaching around. Yeah, you heard it there, didn't you?
Yeah. Sometimes I forget it's an audio only, and I'm like physically doing it. He's gonna grab me.
Boundaries, Michael. Boundaries.
Yeah,
Well,
fuck that
Good
game.
luck editing that.
I don't like that game at all.
Good luck editing that. Have we got enough to go into an episode, you reckon?
Yeah,
That was all.
You just Frankenstein all of that together. As
There'll be nuggets in there.
No,
Due
no,
to
just
technical
he'll just be
difficulties,
like,
there will be no improv game this week.
redacted.
Hey guys, I'm Caleb. We did an improv game, but it was shite.
we did too, and it was.
We really tried. We tried twice.
And I got very uncomfortable both times.
yeah, for different reasons.
You got to try these things out. Now
I've
we know.
decided that every week I'm just going to cut the improv game.
Yeah.
And so I'm just going to chat with you all.
All right. Well, that was
Are you scarred for life?
that was a little bit.
All right, Jake, here
Well.
you go. Give us the movie trailer for what we just witnessed.
In a world where 6 individuals try their best to make funnies, you got to jump in. Boy, we're not doing this game either. Jesus Christ.
Wait, what? I didn't understand that.
Hey, remember when this was a D&D podcast?
Speaking of D&D, let's play some D&D.
Leader of the Mind Flip.
In our last session,
Granny gave a reach.
no, Granny, no.
Is that what we're going to call it now?
No, Granny, no.
No, Granny, no. Granny, no.
I actually want to go back and let's not sex up this podcast. It was a bad idea.
Can we call it
swung.
geriatric reach around? Sounds like a Sex Panther song.
Bias and Azorith infiltrated the town hall to discover that Nymja.
I thought that was it.
I mean, that pretty much was.
He infiltrated the town hall.
He infiltrated the town hall and discovered Nymja next to the body of Mayor Dowdall Adkis, who was apparently bleeding out.
Apparently.
Well, you guys didn't actually take a good look. You just mentioned
We
it.
couldn't.
Yeah.
The mayor who was
that we didn't want him.
allegedly dying.
He's having a snooze.
Nymja was apparently the Safirith agent that had been contacting you, Azorith, in your time on Bokt. You sent a darkness spell into the room, covering him and the room in darkness and sending in your hound to bite him and fight him off. You close the door with Bias on the other side, ready to help.
Whilst all this is happening, back in the balls, in the
halls of balls.
Thank you very much. We skip back into the situation with Etterath on the ground, down 2 death saves with a nasty hit. You see the conga line of bad guys making their way out around towards our good friend Safirith, Agenar in the air, Ayawan and gosh darn Bakanav there as well. Up first, we have Bucky. Bucky is going to look across at Etterath, turn back to Agenar, and just kind of muscle past Ayawan. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He is going to lean down over Azorith, and you watch as he leans down. Fuck me,
It's really
bum hole.
Maybe I do need to
As hard as you can.
Why don't we just do Ed and Az?
Ed and Az.
Ed and Az.
The next character is Ed Astaire.
Ed Astaire. He's going to lean down. He's going to lean down and kind of touch you with his fingertips as green energy kind of pours out, this green-purple energy mixing with his blue as it did once with Ayawan. As he reaches down, he's going to burn another spell slot and cast Cure Wounds on you, and he's going to say, "Not just yet, angry man. We still need you." And he is going to cast Cure Wounds. You are going to come back up with 12 points of healing. As he does that, his head whips across to Safirith, and he says, "Get out of the way, Safirith, or they'll kill you." Safirith, what would you like to do?
Yeah, as Bucky says that, Safirith's going to run kind of like backwards, still keeping them in her eye, but like getting out of the way of the door, so I'm not the only thing blocking.
Beautiful.
And then I'm going to fire 2 Eldritch Blasts at the guy in the front.
Excellent. The big guy in the front.
Big guy.
Absolutely.
Big man.
The conga leader.
Ooh, first one is the 12.
Okay. With the 12, you fire off your first Eldritch Blast. It hits him in the arm, but it just kind of bounces off these shadows, unfortunately.
Nat 20.
Baby! Go ahead and roll your damage as you
Give
fire
it
this
to
thing
me.
across the flaming table there. It streaks across
6 doubled, so 12.
12 points of damage. This Eldritch Blast hits him. He's kind of rocked, and he is still trying to hustle his way out of here. Does not want anything to do with that. That guy's dead. That guy's dead. That brings us down to Etterath.
I'm gonna stand up, sort of after going. Oh, fucking goats! Go! Where are they? I'm gonna fucking stab them.
Calm down, angry man. Calm
Guys, I'm gonna walk up to the fucker that's in front of me. Yeah, I'm gonna just stab him.
Okay, you're gonna stab the bow and arrow man. Absolutely. Go ahead and stab the archer. Not looking too poorly hurt, this archer. Hasn't been hit a lot.
10.
10 to hit.
Yeah.
Misses.
16.
Just hits.
And then my last one is 21.
21 hits. 21.
So first one sort of as Etterath sort of stumbles up to him, sort of just goes for a wide swing with the rapier and misses. And then sort of regains his footing and goes, "Ugh," and then sort of slashes at the guy's shoulder with the first one, and then with the knife sort of flips it around and goes for his abdomen.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and give me them attack roll, those damage rolls.
Rapier does 11 damage.
11 damage, excellent. Pull it back out. He's bleeding, but he's not bad.
Knife does 9.
9 points of knife damage. That's a good knife damage. Excellent. Is there anything else you wish to do, Erderu?
Nope.
Okay. The bow and arrow boy is going to... is that your spiritual weapon, Agenar, on the ground there? He dashes away from you, Etterath, and past Bucky along the table towards Safirith, and then ducks down behind the fiery table to try and get out of the way. Attacks of opportunity. Bucky has his bare hands.
18.
18 does hit him. If you go ahead and roll your damage, please. Bucky is going to do an unarmed strike with a 20 and do 3 points of damage to him as Bucky literally just punches the dude. Etterath? 13 points of damage. Excellent. Couple of swipies. He is dashing, darting out the way. He's going to turn back and make a couple of arrow shots at
One at you, Etterath. One at you. One at Buckenough. Etterath, that is a 8 plus 6 to hit you. That ain't gonna hit. That
misses.
Beautiful. Bucky, on the other hand, gets walloped by this attack here for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 points of piercing damage as an arrow flies across at Bucky, strikes him in the shoulder. Bucky's still looking pretty good now, which is great for him. Agenar comes across to you. What would you like to do?
Do I get to saving throw for the frightenedness?
You do get a saving throw for the frightenedness. Yes, yes.
Within 30 feet of me?
Sorry.
Oh, no way. How close is it?
You get a saving throw at the end of your last turn. It's a wisdom save, DC 13.
That is a dirty 20.
Beautiful.
Nice.
The frightenedness drops from you as this blackguard runs away. You are probably closest to him right now.
So I'm going to bonus action move my
Spiritual bonk?
spiritual boop
Okay.
and hit the foot scaring me.
Go ahead and give him a big boopy on the noggin.
He's looking hurt with all this nonsense.
Ooh,
By nonsense, I mean
that is
great combat.
a plus 6, 24.
24
hits.
definitely hits him. Yeah.
24. And that is that's 4 damage.
4 damage. Excellent. Bonk him. Kind of looks up, annoyed, and continues down.
And then I'm gonna fly over to like above them so that I am like above both of them within 5 feet. If that's doable.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then
Go ahead
I'm
and just drag yourself over there.
I liked how you demonstrated it. Though.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm just gonna say hello.
I think she is the fucking...
What comes out is just...
Yeah.
That's a saving throw, I believe.
That is a con 14.
Okay. Big bad boy got a 10, and little suave biatch is a 19 plus a whole bunch of nonsense. So he is unfortunately going to save. He's looking bad though. Both of them looking relatively bad.
Okay.
So the big boy is going to take your radiant damage. The other one is not, I believe.
Lovely. That is 7.
7 damage. Excellent.
Radiant
This radiant
damage.
energy bursts from you. As you...
Come on, Caleb. That's your job.
Save the children. Hello.
Excellent.
Hello.
Is there anything else you wish to do?
Nope. That is everything.
Okay, the blackguard is going to, pissed off, swipe up at you with 2 glaive attacks. The first is going to be a, what does that say? 22 to hit you. The second is going to be a dirty 20 to hit you.
Yeah, they both hit.
You take 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 points of slashing damage, and then you also take another, so 7 points of slashing damage plus 11 points of slashing damage, and then you're also going to take, as this glaive slices through your feathers, you're also going to take 8 points of necrotic damage on top of that. As he swipes out at you, he is then going to hustle and move out. If you kindly, as he runs around that burning table, he's going to move his 30 feet towards the door.
Attack of opportunity.
Absolutely. Keep going. 25, 30 gets to the door. Excellent.
Yeah.
Give me your attack of opportunity.
Agenar has like a cast iron frying pan that she like carries around. So she's gonna grab at that and just
Excellent. Go ahead and roll your cast iron fry pan bonk.
Spiritual weapon should have been a spatula.
Or a whisk.
So that's 4 -1 because Agenar is weak as fuck. So
you use a spatula.
That is 3.
3 points
bludgeoning
of
damage.
bludgeoning damage with your bonk there. As you bonk him, the swashbuckler that you attacked is also going to swipe out at you with a couple of swipes with his rapier. They are both going to miss unless a 13 hits you.
No.
Like that against me.
Beautiful. Excellent. He swipes out at you twice. He's then going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 behind his old mate to get away from you guys. They seem to just be running back and forth.
Opportunity? Again?
No, because you use your reaction to...
Oh, you only get one?
opportunity.
Damn it.
You only
That'd
get
be
one.
fun. Okay, that's
So
fair.
he has made it past you. No problemo. Excellent. As this is happening, we cut back to the office where the darkness is consuming the area. Azorith, you're the only one that can see through it. You can see your dog chewing at Nym. You can see Medal Adkis on the ground bleeding. Bias just behind the door. The first thing that is going to happen
is that Nym, at the top of the round, is going to... You watch as Nym turns invisible.
So, counterspell.
Okay, go ahead. No, counterspell's 3rd level, I believe. Beautiful. How do you cast counterspell?
So as I go to... What is Nym... How does he activate the spell?
Oh, good question. DM thyself.
You tell me to describe. You describe.
You watch. He starts to wave his hands in front of you, like just wave them as fast as he can. Yeah, like John Cena. Like you can't see me. And you watch as he starts to fade out of vision. There.
I love it, and I love it. It's like a little glob of darkness that's sort of.
Sticks his hands.
Yeah, it's sort of as he's going invisible, like the parts that are invisible kind of like come back to color, and it just sort of holds off the magic and does not go invisible.
He is running out of shit to do. So as a bonus action, he is going to, with his dagger in his hand, he is going to disengage, and he is going to kind of backs against this table and goes, fuck. And he's going to feel around the table 5, 10, 15, I will say. He moves as slowly and as careful as he can as he's moving his way around the table to try and find his way back to something. That's going to bring us down to Azorith Rosewall. What would you like to do?
Well, the dire wolf is going to close the distance back up and sort of like gnaw at his feet to kind of...
Yeah, just a cheeky gnaw at the feet. Absolutely.
13 to hit.
13 does not hit, unfortunately, as your dog. He lifts his leg and kind of knees it out the way.
And then...
you heard it here first. He is fine with violence against animals.
It's not a real animal.
Away from that.
It's a shadowy specter. Yeah, so I'm going to...
Shadow dogs are real dogs.
Yeah. Oh, Hogan disagrees with that. Listen to that.
Oh, Hogan's a real dog. Yeah.
Get the mic down at him.
So Azorith is going to cast. He's going to. He's just going to stay there, and he's going to say, "Not so fast, my friend," and I will cast Polymorph at Nym.
Nym, excellent.
Who does it at disadvantage because my Hound of Ill Omen causes him disadvantage on saving throws.
Excellent. What is the saving throw, my good friend?
It is a Wisdom saving throw of 15.
Okay, believe it or not, he has +0 to his Wisdom saving throw.
Oh.
Not wise.
Rolling with disadvantage here.
Because he's going up against us.
That is a 14 and a nat 1.
What are you turning?
What do you turn into?
So Azorith claps his hands down and like raises them both up, and then out of like this string of darkness, like it just kind of shoots out in tendrils towards Nym, and the tendrils will sort of encompass Nym and just kind of turn him in full shadows, and the shadows will just shrink into a little baby turtle.
Okay. A little baby turtle, and the baby turtle looks strikingly like if you and Bias were to have a child.
Like one of the genes is stronger there.
Turtles are dominant gene.
In it.
Yeah. With like elf
Honestly,
ears.
it just looks like the fucked Michael Bay remake of Ninja Turtles.
It's what Azorith would picture their children would be.
Bias looks like.
Yeah, essentially, yeah.
How are you going to kill him now?
And as a free action, I'm going to dismiss the Hound of Ill Omen because it just I can dismiss that at any time. Just fade to shadow. I saw movement. Well, and he's kind of cute now. And I'll make my way towards the little baby turtle and sort of pick it up.
Okay. You stroll over to the baby turtle. Do you shout anything to Bias?
I'll say, Bias, come on in. I think I've got him for an hour at least. Oh, it's kind of dark, but I can drop that. Can I drop that right away, or can I drop
the stats for a little snapping turtle, please?
It's fine.
Okay, so you drop the darkness, Bias.
Those could take a finger, dude.
On your turn, what
would you remember, friend?
Watch you little French.
I know.
Snapping.
Hello. Yeah, it's open, I think.
They really are a couple.
Well, I didn't just want to walk in case, I don't know what's going on in here.
I think you'll be pleasantly surprised there, Bias.
Why you got a turtle in your hand?
This is your friend Nym.
He was a turtle the whole time?
No, it was just I was able to sort of subdue him
I thought you were gonna say this is your son.
When you put that ring on my finger, you something changed.
We're a family now, Bias. Look at that.
Great. Okay. Who the fuck are you?
What do you mean?
You turned him into a turtle.
Well, it's not me. It's the magic. Just
how long is he going to be like that?
For about an hour, or unless I break, connection with it. So I will place him here on this desk. Just make sure he doesn't fall off.
You just keep scuttling to the edge.
Maybe Ty's...
Yeah, put him on his back.
There you go. Yeah. You pick him up, you sit him on his back, and he's just...
Just stay. So, yeah.
Normally I wouldn't be okay with that, but because it's Nym, I'm fine with that.
He's not really a turtle.
And I'm going to walk sort of over to this guy, and I'm going to do a little medicine check.
Do a medicine check on Maya Dowdall Adkis. A voice that I hope to be able to do again.
That is a 5, so no.
Okay, he's completely dead.
Great. Oh, well, this one's dead. Should we go join the others?
You look down at him, and he seems to have, first of all, what looks like a dagger wound in his kind of upper chest. Azorith, not too similar to the one that was thrown at you. And then there's a second dagger wound that is just an entire throat slit and blood just sprayed.
That usually means death.
Well, yeah, bye. Should we check, see if he has any, or if they have it? She has it? Is he? He?
Yeah.
I don't think I ever met. Have I met him?
Yeah. No, you didn't meet Dowdall, I guess.
You are a questionable character. You want me to start looting the dead?
Well, I don't know if he has something. Okay. I don't know if he has something.
Okay, I want to do two things. I want to look and see if he's got something, and I want to see if I can tell where Nym was searching and looking for, and they're not paying attention to me. So...
Oh yeah, you want to know what Nym was looking for in here?
No, yeah.
Yeah, fuck you! I was listening.
So I want to search. Which one do you want first?
So that's your action. That's your turn for this turn.
Cool. Should I do the body or the room first?
You already did a medicine check.
Okay, great.
Yep. So we'll come back round to you guys in the next turn. Okay, back over to the school. Yeah, you guys win. You're fine. No death saving throws for you guys. That brings us back around. Bucky and Ayawan are going to. Bucky is going to 5, 10, 15, right behind the archer as Ayawan 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. They seem to be flanking around the outside of the two that are fleeing. Bucky's right behind the guy with the bow and arrow. And you see Bucky just look down at him and with a very, 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 very terrifying look. Bucky just looks at him and says, "Leave here now." And the guy... Bucky is going to hold an action. You see as he reaches behind him and pulls out a hand axe. Ayawan moves to the front there. As she moves to where she currently is, she is going to, as you guys are all still blessed, she...
What about that?
Yeah, I can't remind you guys all the time, unfortunately.
I know, sorry.
That's all right. She is going to also hold an action. You see her kind of, the glaive dropping by her side. She focuses in on these two running away, but they are holding actions for these people to leave. Excellent. That brings us down to Safirith. First of all, what would you like to do?
I'm going to turn to the two closest to the door, and I'm going to try and hit them with an Eldritch Blast each.
Okay, as you fire off your Eldritch Blast, Ayawan kind of shoots a glance at you and says, "Do you want them to stay and fight?" As your Eldritch Blasts fire off. Go ahead and roll your to hits, please. Thank you very much.
I'll fucking kill him.
15 to hit?
15 does not hit either of them, unfortunately.
Okay. I'll try and hit the other one. Nope. 2.
Okay.
Warning shots.
2 Eldritch Blasts fire off at them. Is there anything else you wish to do?
As a bonus action, can I use my telekinetic shove again, or does that count as 2 spells?
No, because your telekinetic shove is an ability. It's not a spell.
Okay.
So yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, then I'm going to try and...
can that knock them prone?
Them to leave. I don't think it can. It can just push them 5 feet forward or backwards. So, no, I guess. Okay, I'll back off.
Okay, excellent. That brings us down to Etterath.
I'm gonna vault over the flaming table.
Excellent. Take just a cheeky little 4 points of spicy hot fire damage as you leap over the table. Kind of crumbles as you do.
Because I am not thinking straight.
Excellent.
I have a little bit of brain damage. And I'm gonna run up to those fuckers. I think I can get right in front of the...
Oh, you want to get in front of them?
Yeah. I think I had enough there to get...
Yeah, where are you? Where were you? You were... Yeah, make an acrobatics check for me. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
11.
40 to get where you want to be. Take 10 off that, so not quite there. So you can get to the guy at the back.
Okay.
So as you kind of leap, the fiery table crumbles and you stumble a little bit, and then you kind of roll over the other table, kind of land on the ground and kind of get yourself back up and go, I got you.
Sort of as I get up, I'm going to rush the one guy with sort of my rapier up to his throat for
Excellent.
the first one.
Excellent. Go ahead and swipe to hit.
13.
13 misses. As you go to do that, he puts his own rapier up and kind of swipes it off and sends your hand up wide.
You cocky motherfucker. And I bring it back down and try to slash at his head.
Excellent.
With a 25.
That definitely hits. You cocky motherfucker. He goes, you useless motherfucker.
7.
7 points of damage. Excellent. You kind of slice off a bit of his ear. Kind of.
And then I'm going to sort of go back up with the... Try to... Oh, this is going to be dark. I'm going to try to pin his ear to the wall with my knife.
Yeah, go for it. You try to swipe him with the ear. He tilts his head out the way. Unfortunately, no luck there. Hey, the archer is going to bail from Bucky. The archer is going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And essentially he's just following the conga line of people out there. He's got his bow and arrow ready. You attacked his mate. He's going to take 2 shots at you, Etterath. I'm so sorry. That is going to be a...
That's fine. I need to have consequences for my actions.
A 16 to hit you and a 14 to hit you.
16 hits, 14 misses.
Beautiful. You take a tasty 7 points of piercing damage. As he hits you, bringing us round to Agenar. They're trying to retreat, but they're making a very, very violent retreat at the moment. Just hitting people as they go. Anyone that gets in their way, essentially.
Right.
You go.
You can see this. You can smell the smoke filling up from the building. You gather that front end at this point is pretty en fuego.
The Dark Knight, Black Knight, whatever it is.
Dark Knight.
Whatever it is. Yeah. That looks like the leader, right? Who looks like the leader?
Yeah,
Looks
I mean,
like
he's in front, and the guy behind he's got his hands on his hips,
they're
and the guy
literal
behind him's got his hands on his
conga
hips, and they're all
amazing.
Leader,
Amazing. I'm gonna guiding bolt 2nd level attempt. Numero uno.
Okay. Sorry, it was just a weird sentence. I'm going to guiding bolt,
front.
2nd attempt, numero uno.
2nd level.
2nd level, okay.
2nd level is
excellent.
what I said.
Yeah, go ahead and do that.
Aw.
I would love for him to go get whacked.
Yeah, well, not gonna happen. That's a
rounded part.
15 to hit.
15 misses. Eldritch Blast flies out through the doorway, unfortunately.
Wait, do you have Bless?
You do have Bless.
You do have Bless?
I do have Bless. I do have Bless. I do have
Guiding
Bless.
bolt,
Hang
not
on.
Eldritch Blast.
Hang on. Guiding bolt. Plus 3. That was a 15, so 18.
18 is exactly what you need.
Yeah. Fuck yes.
As a Yarwin just subtly watches you firing and just kind of tilts her hand a little bit, and your aim improves.
5 of these fuckers.
Squeak it out.
Agnar's like, ha! And Yarwin's just like, no, hang on.
Once a teacher, always a teacher.
All right. Okay. So that is 8, 10, 15 points of radiant damage.
Big old wallop. And now he is just glowing. He's fucking glowing right now. He has this ring of, this outline of radiant kind of energy. As Briganti is pretty much pointing at him, saying, fucking hit this guy.
I'm going to move my spiritual weapon.
Okay, over to the top of him.
No, I feel like I want to give someone else who's going to give more damage.
Nice, that's teamwork.
Advantage.
Nice.
So, who looks the most bleedy? Like, who looks roughest out of these 2?
I mean, the
Who's going?
The sexy swashbuckler is looking ever so slightly more injured than the archer, but barely by any amount.
Sorry, I
just told you.
Dipped out.
Too late.
The archer looks worse.
No, the other guy looks worse.
The other guy looks worse.
There's a 50-50 chance.
Whatever. I'm gonna boop.
Go ahead and boop him.
9 to hit.
9.
No, but I already use it. Or do you
use it every time.
Every attack.
Oh, that's. I mean, it's still not
The
gonna.
cleric
but
doesn't know how
still.
Bless works, guys.
It's not good.
I mean, I had to look up to remember what it did.
So that's a 12 to hit.
12 misses him, unfortunately. as this is happening, the Black Guard is going to spin around at you, Etterath, and he's going to say, learn when to go down.
Never.
14 to hit you.
Misses.
13 to hit you.
Misses.
Ooh.
Talking big shit.
He's going to step around to the side here and cover the exit.
Can I take an opportunity attack?
Absolutely.
At advantage.
At advantage, yeah.
19.
19 hits, yeah, absolutely.
There you go. 13.
13 points of damage, yeah, big old hit. He's looking bad, but he is there, kind of glaive out. You realize he can probably hit you with the glaive from here, and he is there ready to cover the exit of the rest of his people. Is there anything else you wish to do?
That was just my reaction.
Beautiful. The swashbuckler is going to turn to you and say, sorry. One is a 2, but the other is a 24 to hit you.
Yeah, 24 definitely misses. Yeah, I'm.
You take 6 points of piercing damage as he jabs into you. He is then going to tip the fuck out the door. 5.
And they really pushed through there.
They're looking really bad, but they are hanging in there. As Etterath, would you like to describe what happens when you get stabbed?
So what did he say to me before he hit me?
Sorry, bud.
Sorry for whoa.
Oh no.
Bucky goes, oh, for fuck's sake. That will bring us back into the back across to the mayor's place there. We are out of combat with you guys, so we'll have a little bit of roleplay as the turtle is swimming on the desk trying to get out. What would you like to do, either of you?
Should we go back, boys?
Sure. Okay. Are you gonna bring the turtle with you or leave it here?
Yes, we're gonna bring him. Put him in a little satchel here.
Do we want to look for what were they looking for first, in case this building burns down?
I mean, it's not on fire. It's not touched. This one's fine, it seems.
Okay.
But the others haven't come here, so they're clearly still occupied.
Okay, fine. We can go. This one's dead anyway. So, where'd you learn these powers?
I can tell you all of this after, but they're inherited from my family lineage. It's just, I explained the whole shadowy part of it, though, was, well, I think you're God, somehow. I don't know, but we can talk about that later. We should probably get to them.
Okay, I guess you want me to lead the way? Alright, let's go.
Okay.
And I'll take the turtle, put it in my backpack, and just make sure it's tied tight, so he's just kind of...
Okay, excellent.
Like
turtle in the backpack. I got you. I got
so it's
you.
not like stuffed in. So
I
like,
got you.
Suffocating.
I got you. Don't worry. He is secured, and
I'll bubble wrap this bitch. I will.
You have an hour with him as a turtle.
Can I do an investigation check on the body to see if I can find? Oh, did I give him the coin or Mistress AR in the coin?
I think you gave Mistress AR in the coin.
Okay, I just want to do an investigation check on him, see if I can find anything interesting
on the body there.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll investigation on.
He was the one that gave you the coin.
12.
On him in particular, you find a satchel with around 150 gold pieces. We'll say 150 gold pieces and 20 silver pieces. Other than that, with that check, there's nothing else on him. You look around his office and there's plenty of bits and pieces and books and things. But on him, the only other thing you discern with a 12 is that his death was quick. Like, strike to the shoulder, throat slit within like seconds, like assassination style.
I'll just look down and take the passion, like, you're not going to need this where you're going. At least you had a quick one, better than the rest of us usually get. Have a safe journey, friend. And I'll take a half second to just like, have a safe journey, friend. And it was 150 plus 20.
Yeah, you look over him. He was a bit of a goof, but pretty violent end for a goof. This person who's in charge of keeping Bokt together, keeping them united. This figurehead now gone. Okay. You guys race out and make your way back to balls. To the balls. Balls are on fire, is all I can say. Yeah, like deep heat kind of thing. You can see that the entire front is almost ablaze now. The two sections at the front, you can see there on the map, are ablaze. The foyer looking to be catching on fire from the top there, smoke billowing out. That is what you see as you make your way there. It's going to take you a round or two to get there, but
front door or back door of the Balls Academy.
Sure, you go front. I'll go back.
All right, that's as we'll run along.
Ooh,
Okay.
Because we know of the back door. We snuck
Yeah.
out.
You snuck out the back door. Yeah, you know the back door well. Okay.
Yeah.
Brings us around to Mistress Yarwin and Bucky. Bucky pulls out his bow and arrow, aims it down the line as Mistress Yarwin looks at the rest of you and says, "Let them go. No more bloodshed." Bucky is going to hold an action, and he says, "If they hit my friends one more time, Headmistress, I can't promise anything." And he's kind of pulling back on the bow really, really tightly. He's got 2 arrows knocked at the same time.
I'm just going to look across at her and say, we don't know how many they've killed, and we don't know how many more they will kill.
Eye for an eye makes the world go blind. What would you like to do, Safirith?
Yeah, I'm going to aim firebolt at the one in front of the door.
The big boy. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
19 plus 6, so 25.
Hell yeah, 19 hits.
Oh, okay. 12 points of fire damage.
12 points of fire damage. Excellent. Big old wallop against him. Not too happy about that. He's looking real bad.
Yeah, so that like dark violet flame again comes out of my hand.
Excellent. Beautiful.
And like washes over.
The shadows start to strip away from him. You see a human underneath. Rather bland, unremarkable. Buff, but nothing to him. Quite ordinary. Etterath, what would you like to do?
I would like to roll death saving throw.
Oh, yes, please. Thank you. Very good, sir.
Okay. You guys want mystery?
Okay. The archer is going to move past Etterath's body 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Out the door past Etterath. He's going to go to here. And he's going to hold an action, and he seems to be aiming down the line at Etterath, waiting for his boss to go. He also has 2 shots.
About to execute.
Okay. So as this weird standoff with Bucky aiming at these guys, Bucky aiming at the big guy, waiting for anyone to get hurt, Etterath on the ground making death saves, this archer backing out, pointing the arrow at Etterath, who's already made 1 secret death save. We come down to the archer's holding an action. We come down to Agenar.
Yes. Oh my god, thank god.
Agenar?
Oh, not again. And I'm gonna fucking cast Channel Divinity.
And the cleric is over your shit.
And so
Stern
this
talking to you.
So hang on, let me check.
I am
just double
the
check.
only
I
person
fucked
in
up
the
last
party who's
time
gone down.
when I cast it because it
Not
actually
once.
has a limit to half
Not twice.
Okay.
the
3 times
HP.
now.
Half the HP. You can restore 30 HP.
Yeah.
This feature can restore a creature, but to no more than half of its hit point maximum.
Yeah. So
So Etterath, what is half your hit points?
34.5.
that's half?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm giving the full 30. It's
Okay,
just going to
so
go...
Final Channel Divinity as this light shines down on you, Etterath. Life given back to you once a fucking again.
I didn't hear no bell. That's still going.
Agenar, is there anything you wish to do?
Maybe we should just left him down. Bonk him on the head. Stop it.
Can I attempt to use this weapon to disable his bow?
We've been very, very lenient with spiritual weapon. There are specific subclasses that can
fair.
disarm and do that sort of thing.
Yeah.
I will say that I will need you to make quite a high attack roll in order to try and aim specifically for a target. And in doing so, you'll need to do a bit of damage to disable the bow. You also know that if you, while he's holding an action, if you make him drop his concentration, that attack will be forfeit as well. So if you do bonk him, you'll have to make a con save. You can get him to make a con save in order to lose that action, that held action, because any held action holds your concentration.
Okay.
Yeah. So they're your options. You can bonk him and then he'll roll a con save.
Yeah, I'm going to try hit him, aiming generally for like around his
Excellent.
hands.
Okay.
But like,
so the guy
but I'm not trying to be
the guy who has his arrow trained on Etterath. Go ahead and roll to hit him with your spiritual
in
weapon.
his eyes, so he can't see. Just like 11 to hit.
11 does not hit, unfortunately. As your spiritual weapon cartwheels towards him, unfortunately misses. The blackguard is going to stand there. He is going to step around you, Etterath, still with his glaive out, and he's going to step 5, 10 through the door, 15, 20, 25, 30. As he tips the fuck out the door, you lose them around the corner there. They move around the corner, the bow and arrowman still standing there. The swashbuckler is going to move 30 feet out the front door there. As he walks out the front door there, Azorith, as you're running towards this place, you see this guy stumbling out, pretty badly hurt. You see fire everywhere. You can see bodies on the ground of 4 or 5 bailmen that seem to be dead on the ground there as those arrows came out first of all. You see fires in the B.A.L.S Academy with this turtle in your back there. Bias, as you make your way around the back of the B.A.L.S Academy, what's your passive perception?
Perception is less than I think it is a 12. No, okay. Perception 15.
Okay, excellent. As you run around back of the B.A.L.S Academy, you see one of the dead assassins on the ground there. You see signs of a body being dragged towards the forest, and the blood streaks head towards one of the trees. And you see the back door open. Bucky lets off his...
Yeah, Bucky! Come on, Bucky!
And with a nat 1 and a 4, one hits the wall, the other snaps his bowstring. And Ayawan looks across at you all and says, Reckless! Reckless! No teamwork! Brings us down to... No, Etterath, what would you like to do?
I would like to stand up.
Yep. Whoop.
How far can I get around the corner?
What's your movement speed?
Total of 30.
So 15. So 1, 2, 3.
Throw my dagger at the guy with the bow.
Okay, go ahead and throw your dagger at the guy with the bow.
20 unnatural.
20 definitely hits. Yeah.
You motherfucker. You shot me. 7.
7 points of damage. You hit him with the gosh darn dagger. Strikes him. Is there anything else you wish to do?
Then for my action, I would like to dash around the corner.
Okay, yeah, go for it.
I got another 30.
Beautiful. That brings us to the archer. He's going to take 2 shots at you.
No, wait, I can't do that because, I don't have an action. Yep.
Rogue?
No.
It's like, what?
No.
So take him back around the corner there.
Yep, take me back around the corner there. I don't do that. I think about doing that.
I was like, hang on. How many powers do you have?
No.
Does an 18 hit you?
Yes.
Okay. You take another 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 points of piercing damage as the archer fires arrows off at you. He's then going to run.
Still up.
If you go down again, I'm going to love
25, 30.
Go down again, you are getting a spare the dying, and that is it.
The archer bails out the door there, looking really badly hurt. Agenar, over to you. The archer was looking bad. This guy, they're both looking bad. Etterath's looking bad. Ayawan looks pissed. What would you like to do?
That looks good, right?
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah.
Okay, good.
There's flames, near her.
Like, looks like extra...
She's got the glaive. She's got, torn stuff. Hairs out.
Nice.
Great.
Safirith has to attack at disadvantage now.
I hate you.
My raging white-on's in the way.
Oh, my God.
What would you like to do, Agenar?
Agenar is going to fly across the tables, out the door and around the corner, taking a look at Etterath, making sure, just that he's still conscious after.
Yep, still standing.
Just
seething,
quick
standing.
Side eye there, and then fly up to the knight dude who's running away,
absolutely.
and just say, enough, and cast Word of Radiance again.
Okay, dex save or con save, sorry.
Con save, yeah.
Beautiful. That is a fail. You
Yes.
get a 11. Sorry, a 9.
Amazing.
I know math.
Ooh, that's 8 points
Excellent. Your radiance
of radiant damage.
bursts out, kind of strips away some of the armor, strips away some of his skin as well. Anything else you wish to do?
I'm going to just move my spiritual weapon into the hallway.
Okay. He is going to turn up to you with his glaive and swing at you twice. Does a dang 16 hit you?
Meets it, beats it?
Yes. And does a 22 hit you?
Yeah.
Okay. You are going to take...
Ooh.
2 ones is great. So you're going to take 10 points of slashing damage.
Yep.
You're also going to take... 5
15 points of necrotic.
Oh, shit.
Jesus. 2 8s, 16 points of necrotic on top of that.
Oh!
You down? You're still up?
Agenar goes down.
I got her.
He turns and he kind of leans over your body, raising the glaive, and just says,
"Dick, how high in the air was she?"
I was within 5 feet because I used my radiant damage is within 5 feet.
You're 10 feet up. I need you to roll a d6 of damage as you hit the ground.
Dick.
So wait.
So you fail
She doesn't flap
death
us.
save. Yeah, unfortunately. If you're knocked prone while flying, you take the 10 points of damage. So, the d6. So
Well, is she falling 10 feet or is she falling 5 feet because she's 10 feet in the air?
she's falling 10 feet because
so she's
she
15
was
feet
within
in the
5
air.
feet of a 6-foot dude, essentially.
gotcha. Yeah.
Okay.
Take one death save, fail, please. And he steps over you and he says, I thought that was bad. You need to know when to quit. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He and his friend are bailing on out of there. That brings us to the swashbuckler out front. He turns to you, Azorith, and kind of holds up a hand and says, just wait, the boss is coming. I don't know if we have one. He's going to hold his action, bringing us to Bias Jaw at the back there. As you get to the back, you walk and you follow this blood streak to the tree there, and you see the legs of Sax, the torso of Sax with 2 arrows. You see her eyes glassy and unseeing, and you see holding her upper body is Pierup, and he looks at you with this look of horror and confusion, and he just turns and he goes, Pierup.
Is she dead?
Pierup. He just kind of holds her.
I would like to go with me here.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm not going to waste a check on... Oh, I got 2 things I can do. I can... see, you could let me know which one would work, which is better. I could either...
I'm not going to tell you which one would work. I'm going to make you pick one.
Okay, I could either command Peyrub to remember if he has a memory of being like a god or a diva or whatever, or
with a single word. Remember.
Yeah.
Okay. Just remember,
Or-
it's not suggestion. It is command.
I know. Or I could use aid to see if I can give her some temporary hit points to like help maybe bolster a death save or something.
Those are 2 really good ideas.
Yeah. Go up to Peyrub, grab him by the shoulder, dig a claw in, and go command remember.
Okay.
As I dig a claw in to do to see if the pain will also help
Guess
him
you
remember.
don't want me to have a threesome, huh?
Are you going to damage her?
Her? No.
Pierup.
Oh, Pierup.
Yeah.
I thought you were...
Pierup.
No, I'm going up to Pierup, grabbing by the shoulder again, digging a claw in with an unarmed attack, and saying remember. But I'm not going to attack because I can't attack and do the remember at the same
You
time.
fucking junkie. You fucking junkie.
Just Bias's voice. Remember.
I got the Aladdin and the Lion King reference in today. James Earl Jones and Robin Williams.
Okay. What saving throw is that?
So as I dig my claw in, flavor-wise, it is a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
I'm not going to consider him an ally at this point, so he doesn't get the +4.
Okay. Wisdom saving throw.
I hate you right now.
Okay. Can you look at that, Bias, please? Okay. For a total of 28.
Oh.
Was that a natural 20?
Jesus.
Damn.
Was that a natural 20?
Let that inform. You're fairly certain.
Holy shit.
Okay.
So as I say it, I just get this, like, the spell basically bounces back in my brain.
Yeah, it goes. And he kind of looks up at you with innocent eyes and looks at the kind of the where you put the claw in for flavor. You didn't actually hurt him. And he kind of looks up at you in confusion and goes, and he hugs Sax closer and kind of tries to drag her a little bit away from you.
All right. That's my move in action.
Ooh, but you got some juicy information. You fucker! Nice! Bringing us back around top to Azorith. You watch as this guy tells you to hold off a second and he's looking inside and you can hear the footsteps of 2 other individuals coming out. For argument's sake, you see this big bulky dude. You recognize the type. These blackguard soldiers covered in shadows.
kind of buffed by some sort of arcana. Following behind him, this real Etterath knockoff.
You're just a cheap fucking knockoff.
I was like, is that
The three,
Etterath, we never replace
three
you
of them
a second time.
the three of them,
We never do it twice, man.
three
Don't worry.
of them run out, and he kind of gestures to you, and the black guy kind of looks at you, kind of gestures over, and they look to be making their way out in the direction of what you know to be your old home, Kuan, the port.
Oh, you were in Kuan for a while. Yeah.
yeah, excellent. What would you like to do?
Are they away? Are they walking out of the temple at this point?
They're all three are kind of just at the front of the balls, just like where the shaft is.
They're just at the tip of it, or
No, they're at the base, not at the tip of the dick. At the
so
base.
they gotta
of the
walk
shaft.
walk a bit.
They're
before
just out of the balls. Yeah,
all right.
just at the shaft,
Like, I'm not going to continue.
Yeah, Azorith was sort
like
of
where you would sit the cock ring. Hypothetically.
hypothetically. All this is hypothetical. Yeah, as he sort of like watches them take a few steps down the stairs, he sort of like gives a breath to himself and says, "Sometimes you have to shoot the wolf to ensure this flock survives."
Who are you talking to?
And then I'll cast Fireball.
Excellent.
Right on
Fireball comes streaking.
but just enough so that it doesn't blast through the temple. Like just it might be ahead of them.
You want to center it so that the edge of it hits.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Send it in, man.
Go for it. Yeah.
so that they're all encompassed.
so
in.
I don't like your shoot the wolf analogy.
That was not mine.
I know. I'm feeling a little uncomfortable.
Actually,
with
that was
one.
Agenar.
So here
Yeah.
comes some
Yeah.
dex saves.
Yeah. I don't know.
A wolf or a fox? Fox in the hen house.
Fox.
I don't know.
That's a fail.
Well, right now, I mean,
That's a fail.
It was a wolf with the
And let's see if the cocky swashbuckler fails. They all fail.
Oh, yeah,
Can you
well,
go ahead and
sheep
roll
splitting.
your
8d6.
8d6 for me? Either on the board or toss him some 8d6 as I run out of battery.
you weren't there.
Physically. Yeah.
Do you want to take that number or you want to roll?
No, I'm gonna roll physically. Since
Here we
everyone's
go.
giving me their dice.
Here
I
we
was like,
go.
I decided before I saw that.
Let's go.
I need this
Fireball, finally.
4, 6, 8. Yeah.
First fireball of the campaign.
You've been waiting for it, ladies and gentlemen, and
Here it is.
here it comes.
Give me that fireball in the balls.
A lot of ones.
Fiery ball.
No, not a lot of ones. 27.
How would you like to do this 3 times over?
No survivors.
So as Azorith's hand comes out from his little reach around.
Too soon.
As he brings his hand out,
Gotta have a throwback.
the black shadows start to beam with the fiery red, and he sort of looks down at them and then looks over at the 3 and then just kind of underhand chucks it a little flaming ball of shadow.
Yeah.
It's weird. That's not
Sun-skipping.
quite flames, but not quite like liquidy, but it's
Yeah.
just a flaming shadow that
As it hits the ground there, it goes and it wallops out, and they beat the fire off them, but it's too late. They hit the ground, charred corpses. Can you go ahead and roll a D100 for me?
You also blow up. Wheel of wild magic.
You watch as they kind of fall to the ground. The shadows from his armor dissipate, but yours start to grow and boil inside you.
35.
Roll a D10 for me.
Caleb like this one.
Turn into something like a fish.
7.
7. Okay. As you roll a 7, you feel your skin and your body starting to retract ever so slightly. You feel aches and pains that you once had retract slightly. Your hair, the grays, disappear ever so slightly. The facial hair dips in. You are 7 years younger now.
What the fuck?
What age was
He was
Azorith?
35,
He was
right?
35.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
you were like 24 now 17. Okay.
No. I hate it when my voice sounds like this. I'm all of a sudden the bullies. Fucking late, bias. God.
As you de-age 7 years, we come to the inside here. We are technically out of combat, but I do need Agenar to roll a death saving throw, please.
As just kind of as the
Is Agnar's
flames settle.
turn before mine? Because I would.
Well, yeah. I mean, Safirith can go. You're not aware of her down there, but yeah.
No, but I would rush around and then see her and then lay on hands her.
Okay, yeah. Would you like to describe how you do that?
I rush around the corner with a little bit of bloodlust, then see Agenar there. Stop dead in my tracks. Kneel down over her and go, "Oh fuck, you're gonna be all right. You're gonna be all right. You're gonna be all right. You're gonna be all right." As I sort of place my hands on her and sort of a small mist, sea breeze kind of comes in throughout all this smoke and all this fog and sort of envelops her for just a moment before it fades away. And I heal you 30.
Fuck.
Nice.
Fucking nice.
Goes around, comes around. As the fire consumes the front of the building, you all rush to hustle out the back exit there. As you rush to hustle out the back exit there, we leave today with balls on fire, dozens and dozens of dead bailmen. As the fire consumes balls, as the bailmen lie mostly dead, possibly only one left, Yarwin, the rest of you, hustling out the corridors, checking, making sure there's no one left. Indeed, there is not. Nothing but corpses. Azorith, you see the front consumed with fire. We will leave our session with our PCs very bloodied and bruised. Bokt and Bale very, very badly scarred by a second bloodbath.
Theater of the Mind Flip.
Thanks for listening to Theater of the Mind Flayer.
We go live on all good podcast app every Tuesday at what time?
I don't know. Do you know?
No.
Every time?
All the times, 2 a.m., 7 p.m. If you like what you heard,
leave us a review on whatever podcast app you're listening to.
And if you didn't like it, then
turn it off and never listen to it again?
No. They could turn it on and listen to it again and find something better about it and they actually like it.
That works.
Reach out to us on Twitter at mindflayer_pod and
Instagram at Theater of the Mind Flayer.